Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dwi Prasyani and I'm from 11 Maret University. On the 8th International Conference on Sustainable Agriculture and Environment, I will present our article. I wrote this with my partner, Tetukora Widyo Putro and Amelia Choyatia Rosalia, entitled Impact of Carbon Dioxide Emission on GDP per capita, FDI, forest area, and government spending on education in Indonesia from 1991 until 2020. Carbon dioxide emissions are a major driver of global climate change. The world needs to take immediate action to reduce carbon dioxide emission to avoid the worst impact of climate change. The main reason for studying carbon dioxide emission is because CO2 emission play an important role in environmental protection and sustainable development. A study conducted by Bacon and Bhattacharya in 2007 found that CO2 is 58.8% of the total greenhouse gas emission, where part of the CO emission is generated by economic growth. So it can be said that the reduction of CO2 emissions can be done by reducing growth. CO2 emissions are directly related to energy consumption, which is an important factor in the world economy, both for production and consumption. In our literature review, we use the concept of economic growth by Simon Kuznets that state that economic growth is an increase in the capacity of a country to produce output or produce goods and services in the long run. According to Todaro, economic growth can be influenced by various factors, including population growth and labor force, capital accumulation, and the development of technology. In environment Kuznets curve hypothesis show that the contribution of economic growth to higher emission, but further economic growth can reduce environmental degradation. This is due to the technological advances and the shift to a service-based economy. The previous study by Hassan and Sinedu uses GMM analysis, finds that the adoption and development of renewable energy will lead to increased economic growth in Africa, both in the long and short term, due to increase 1% in renewable energy consumption will lead to increase in the economic growth. Mirza Moyen-Uddin study investigates the causal relationship between agricultural sectoral growth and manufacturing in the environment Kuznets curve. The results show a long-term equilibrium relationship between carbon dioxide, CH4, and PM2. So for our journal, our studies present the result of empirical research using the GMM method and maximum likelihood, with the aim that the GMM method has been used in empirical research and has the use and role of GMM in this empirical research. A research survey on using the GMM method was conducted by Hansen in 2002 to determine the role and advantages of using the GMM method. Research by using GMM method analyze the variable that affect environmental pollution. In this case, we assume environmental pollution with variable carbon dioxide emission. Table present GMM data regression result of the variable that have the potential to affect the carbon dioxide emission from solid fuel consumption. Regression results show that variable GDP per capita, foreign direct investment, FDI, and general government expenditure on education have a significant positive effect on 5% on the carbon dioxide emission from solid fuel consumption. However, forest area variable has a significant negative effect of 5% on the carbon dioxide emission from solid fuel consumption. It means that all of the dependent variable contribute in produce carbon dioxide emission that leads to environmental pollution. Our conclusion in our research that the contribution of GDP per capita, foreign direct investment, general government expenditure on education, and forest area has a significant effect on the carbon dioxide emission from soil fuel consumption. It means that to be able to create a green economy or economic growth by paying attention to the government, more innovative government policy and community effort are needed to achieve these goals. This research is expected to support the community and also the government, so that it's easier to identify factors that will increase environmental pollution. That's it. That's our article. That's our presentation. We are very glad and pleased for any discussion and or any question from you. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.